And we're live. Hey everybody, welcome back to another, I think this is the 20th episode of Live with Living Sisu. So yeah, man, this is cool. Didn't think we'd do this many. We've had some really cool guests tonight. We have a really cool guest, Stanley Cup champ. Hey Hannah, how you doing? Stanley Giovanni Fiore, my guy. What's up, man? This guy's gonna like this live. Gab the lives, what's going on? So yeah, this guy's a Stanley Cup champ. And oh, there they are. Lactigo is on. So yeah, really excited to have this guy on. Played together at the Spengler this last year. This guy can have a real long introduction. NHL veteran, played over 650 NHL games. First round pick in the NHL, Stanley Cup champ, Calder Cup champ. Plays in Geneva, Switzerland right now. Played together at the Spengler, and also he's coming on board on behalf of Lactigo. Here, let me just connect him. Should be coming on any second. So yeah, Lactigo, we're going to chat about that. Fairzy, what's up?
How's it going?
Good. You hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
Beauty. Yeah.
Let me just turn this so we can get the old Spengler Cup jersey back there. How's that look?
Beauty. Oh, it looks pretty good, let me tell you. I love that. That's good. Just a little heads up for people. A hell of a thunderstorm going on in Montreal. If we lose connection, power went out. It happens. So life happens. We'll see. Yeah, Fairzy, thanks for coming on board, man. Talking about Lactigo, talk about your journey. Yeah, here we are, Living Sisu live series. You probably never heard of Living Sisu before, probably yesterday when I called you, didn't you?
Not yet, but I haven't been out to Quebec lately, so I'm sure you guys are doing some great things.
Yeah, so right now we're starting in Quebec, but soon we're going to head out Central Time and then Mountain Time and then Pacific Time. We're going to try and move it down there. Oh, did I lose you?
No, I got my daughter in the clip, though.
What's going on?
This is Ellie. You say hi, Ellie.
That's good.
Yeah,
she can say hi.
She wanted to listen.
Ellie, how you doing?
Wanted to listen in on the interview.
Beauty. Here we are. She can join in. Sit with you.
She can't hear me. I got my headphones in.
Oh, there you go. That's fine. So yeah. So here we are. So Living Sisu. Sisu is a Finnish concept, means determination, tenacity, resilience, inner strength, all that. It's from Finland. And yeah, we are starting out here in Quebec, but slowly we're going to start having events all over the place. We'll have our first ever Living Sisu event on Saturday, a little golf day. So yeah, man, thanks for coming on. We're going to chat about your journey, Lactigo, and stuff like that. So how you doing?
Doing well. Just trying to enjoy the last little bits of summer here before things start ramping up again. And pretty excited to be going back to Geneva. I just signed with them a little while back. So working on the grind again, getting the body right, and getting ready to
get
move
the
overseas.
hands going.
Got to warm up the hands for sure. So things are looking good so far.
So what's the situation down there in Geneva? You going real soon, or are you still kind of on standby?
I'm hoping to be leaving in a couple weeks. Kind of a little bit standby, trying to see what's going to happen with the leagues. I think everybody all over the world are trying to figure out exactly what's going to happen. So I'm prepared to go whenever, and whenever they announce the season's going to happen, I'm ready to go.
That's dope. That's dope, man. That's cool. So yeah, to usually get started, we kind of give you a little background to whoever's on about you. So just talk to us a little about how growing up in hockey, what motivated you to start playing the game, and kind of what motivated you to stay all the way to pros and stuff like that.
I guess what's got me into hockey was one of my best buddies. He started playing hockey, suggested that I play with him just so we could hang out a little bit more, and started playing hockey with him, and just really enjoyed it, kept playing, and kind of moved up the ranks. I was doing pretty well, so I just kept playing, and once I turned pro, he was sure to take credit for my entire career.
Yeah, I was going to say, your buddy brought you in and you were doing pretty well. Was he your line mate ever, and he took some credit for your goals, or what?
No, he was actually a goalie on my team growing up, and I managed to convince him in kindergarten that I was actually going to play for the Winnipeg Jets that year, and he believed me. So I wanted to be a man of my word, and I think it was about 15 years later I ended up playing for the Jets. So I was able to back it up.
That's dope, man. So Oleski, he wants to know how rich Gio is. I mean, you play with Gio a little bit in Anaheim,
Yeah,
and
I wonder what
Oleski,
kind of flip-flops Gio's
questions.
wearing these days. He's I think he had the Ferragamos going there, the big guy.
That's good. Oh yeah, he is he does have the good stuff all the time. So yeah, man, talk about being a rookie in the NHL, the veterans, who you looked up to, and what type of lessons you learned from them.
Growing up, when my first couple of years in the NHL, the rookies got treated a little bit differently than they do now. So I had
Oh yeah.
some tougher seasons. I think I picked up pucks for 3 years straight when I first got to Washington. But
Gio probably stopped picking up pucks after
I
one
don't know if I
practice,
ever
probably.
saw Gio pick up pucks, but we worked on him as hard as we could to get him, working like a rookie. But I obviously with the Capitals organization, I kind of saw Ovi, who was a rookie, but he played like a veteran, and coming up with pretty much a young team. We didn't have any really old guys on the team, so we kind of figured it out together. We got things going pretty good, but there's a lot of good players in Washington that I could watch and learn from, and take a few things from.
That's cool. And what was it like coming in the league? I know, like you think at 20 you know a lot, like I think you came in before even 20, but you think you know a lot, but you don't. And what was the main thing coming into camp, or actually your first year in the NHL? What was the first thing that you said, okay, well, this in my life's got to change. I got to get better at this.
Well, I had to play a little bit of defense. I didn't really know where the D zone was for the first probably 5 years of my career. Obviously, in junior, it's a little bit easier. I was able to score, didn't really have to worry about playing a ton of defense. You get to the NHL, and you need to be a two-way player. You need to bring it every night. And I would say probably defense and consistency. I think those are the two things. It's easy to take a night off here and there when you're playing junior hockey or even in the American
Yeah,
League. But in the NHL, you can't take a night off or you're going to get exposed or you're going to be sent down. So that was a thing for me where I just needed to make sure I was playing my best every night.
that's true. In junior, like especially you were a first round pick, so in junior you probably had a little bit easier and you could take it easy once in a while. But it kind of shows you the determination you need to make it to the NHL, but to stay in the NHL as long as you did. You played over 650 games, so like that needed a lot of that tenacity, that determination, and that's what we're all about at Living Sisu. We want to spread that. So, but going all the way to the Stanley Cup and winning the Stanley Cup, like talk about that experience and what kept you hungry after winning. We could talk about winning all the time, but then afterwards, what keeps you motivated? What keeps you from going back for more?
Well, the cup run was unbelievable. I'd spent I feel like maybe 8 years chasing the cup with Washington. A lot of first round exits, a lot of second round exits with teams that were definitely good enough to win it all. Definitely getting frustrated with it, but I ended up switching teams. I went over to Pittsburgh as a free agent, and we didn't have a great team at the start of the season, but we were able to go on a run late and able to win. And that after we got through the second round, it was this relief for me, having lost in that round so many times. It was almost like, I think we won, but we had 2 more rounds to go. But once we finally won, it was such a relief for me because I had been chasing it for so long, and I didn't really know if it was ever going to happen. And then once you win, you just want to do it again. There's no better feeling than having a group of guys that can win a championship together. And obviously, a lot of things have to fall in line for you to be able to do that, and you definitely have to get some luck along the way. But it was, that's the reason I played hockey, was to win the Stanley Cup, and we were able to do it.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, it's everyone's dream. And I mean, some guys you see, they have the reaction where, okay, look, I won. You can like take it easy, but some guys will double down, and you see them working even harder. And like it's we saw Ovi, he didn't lose a beat. Came back and boom, he had another great year. So that kind of shows that mentality and that kind of tenacity behind him. And then afterwards, you kind of move on and go play in Europe. What was that decision like, and what kind of challenges were you faced with that kind of new kind of area? What kind of challenges did that bring?
Yeah, well, the European game is a lot different, and I was kind of stuck with a tough decision. You know, there was a lot of restricted free agents. There was kind of a logjam before last season with guys that needed to sign and guys that are looking for PTOs, and I kind of had to make the decision if I was
Yeah.
willing to wait it out and go to a training camp or take a job in Geneva, which I thought was a really great city to play and a great league. So I ended up moving the family down there, and it was a great decision. You know, it's great hockey. It's obviously a great lifestyle. You're home every night. You're able to spend some more time with the family. So those were things that were important to me, and it was a great season till the end, of course.
Yeah, and just before, yeah, till the end, as I was gonna say, before we move on to the more Lactigo part, I have a lot of questions on that. Talk about our new partner. But the Spengler Cup, man, that's a good time. Got the whole family, and first time doing that, or had you gone a few times before?
No, this is my first time ever participating in the Spengler Cup. First time ever wearing the Team Canada logo. So I was really excited.
That's awesome.
It was something I always wanted to do, was playing the Spengler Cup, and it just kind of worked out that the first year over in Switzerland, I was able to get on the team there, stay healthy, and we had a great time. We had a great team.
Oh, did we ever?
I think you actually let in 2 goals, which I was a little disappointed about. 2 goals in the whole tournament.
Check again. I'm not going to say how many I let in, but check again. It wasn't 2.
Was it not you in the net? Was it 1? I don't even know. I think we let up 2 as a team. So we had a good tournament, and it was obviously great to win. You know, you want to go when you go to those tournaments, you want to win, and our team definitely brought that mentality. We were win or bust, so that was great to see.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. The standard was pretty high, and there were some high performers on that team. But the X factor, in my opinion, was probably the Lactigo. Brought the boys together, had the boys warmed up, and had the boys recovered. So before I say that, people are like, wait, what? What's Lactigo? Give us a little rundown what it is first.
So Lactigo is a gel that I started using probably my last 2 or 3 seasons in the NHL. Just a gel that you rub on your body. I like to use it on my legs. It prevents lactic acid, kind of buffers the lactic acid, helps you recover faster between shifts, help you recover after games. It's a topical carnosine. If you don't know what carnosine is, just look it up. It's pretty spectacular stuff. Really a game changer in my opinion, and something that I won't play without.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a gel that it's carnosine, magnesium, and one of the formulas has some menthol and stuff in it. But it is unbelievably versatile. Like I'm no word of a lie. This morning, I went on a run, and I kind of had a tough time with my calf, and I put some Lactigo on today, and right now it feels like that much better because of that. Kind of helps you recover. But coming back to the Spengler Cup, pretty much the whole team was on it. We ended up winning it. I think that was the X factor, and everybody was using it on their legs. So that was kind of that kind of brought it, or Clarky, or.
Yeah, I brought it in there, and I just wanted the guys to try it out. I mean, I'm a big fan of it, and I definitely can tell a difference when I use it. And I wanted to win the tournament, so I wanted to make sure everybody else had an opportunity to use it. And I know guys have tried a million different things, and a lot of the stuff doesn't really work as advertised. But from the guys that tried it, after the game, like, oh yeah, okay, that's legit. And you could slowly see more and more guys start to use it, until by the end we had almost everybody on it. And
we had the whole team in the final. I'm pretty sure.
The best part is after the last game, I said guys could take a bottle, whatever was left. And when I got into the dressing room after cruising around with the trophy, it was all gone. I couldn't find any bottles for myself. Guys were just snagging it. So I knew it worked well at that point.
I don't know if you know the truth about that, but
I think I do. I think I'm looking at them.
I was going back to the East Coast League, and everybody knows kind of the budget there. So I had to take it for the boys and kind of put – I was stuffing 5-6 bottles in my hockey
you're a
bag.
big believer, right?
He's going to the coast. He's okay. He can take it. And now all of a sudden with Living Sisu, we're partnering up with brands, and all of a sudden – I thought of Lactigo, like that's a good thing. Bello Maioni, he was saying how had to be part of it, and kind of been a game changer. It's been a game changer for a couple of your teammates as well. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, we actually have a ton of guys. We can't really name any names right now, but a ton of guys that are in the NHL bubble right now that are using it to kind of prepare for the playoffs and give their body a little bit of an advantage. And we watch our players pretty closely here that are tied to Lactigo and hope for the best. And it's always nice when you can see the guys and you kind of have an inside scoop and you know what's going on and you can watch them and they all look prepared.
Okay, so before we stop that, I want you to just repeat how you use it and when or why you would use it, or all three pretty much, because we want to get that message across. Yeah, they're a Living Sisu partner, but how is this going to benefit people? The Sunday enthusiast, the professional athlete, or the working mom that might have got hurt or something like that. It can help pretty much anybody. So kind of re-say how you use it.
Yeah, we have it for professionals and we have it for weekend warriors. It's the same for everybody. You put it on about 45 minutes before you want to work out. If you're doing legs or your upper body, whatever it is, just put it on, let it dry, and it's going to get into your muscles and it's just going to help your muscles recover faster, feel stronger. A lot of people say that they feel like their legs aren't tiring. For me, the first time I used it on the ice, I'm used to my legs burning. And at the end of a shift, my lungs would be burning, but I couldn't feel my legs doing anything. So it was kind of weird for me. It was a complete change in dynamic for me on the ice. Yeah, it's a great sign. And then you realize you got to work on the lungs a little bit more. But it works well for anybody in any sport. We have a lot of athletes across the globe in different sports, and they all have their own use for it. And the other thing that's great about it is the recovery. And after a game, after you shower up, you put it on, and it kind of takes away that soreness from a hockey game or soreness from a lift or whatever it is that you're doing. You wake up feeling a lot better the next day. So those are the two things that I really find it works for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sold because I've used it and I know what it feels like, and it's so versatile before, during, after. Like even after, for me, like instead of taking, let's say you're on the road or whatever and you kind of got hurt somewhere, or you're extra sore from something, you don't have time for a Normatec or an ice bath or something. The Lactigo will 100% help you, and that's kind of the benefits, that it's pretty versatile and it's in a little bottle. You got a little gel, like that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I think for hockey players, especially if you want to put it to the test, just know how your body feels on a back-to-back. And like you play that Friday, Saturday, that Saturday, you're just never feeling as good. And for me, getting up there in age a little bit, I really struggled with back-to-back. So I put it on after the game.
I was going to say,
I put it on again in the morning.
3 and 3s. So.
Yeah, I guess you might need it for that Sunday afternoon game. But every game feels like it's the first game of the week. You just feel fresh. So maybe especially for the guys in the coast, the 3 and 3s or the American League. I've been through that grind a number of times. It definitely helps.
Cool. Hey, Rick, thanks so much for coming on board. If you have a few more chirps for Gio, we can fit those in right now. But man, I appreciate you coming on, talking about your journey in the pros, like the lessons you learned. Like it's hell of a journey to the Stanley Cup, and you still got motivated and you still play now. It's not like you retired early. You're still working, and I know that I've seen you work real hard, even at the Spengler Cup, where guys don't. And so that's awesome, and quite the example of the Sisu lifestyle. And yeah, we're real happy to have Lactigo. We're going to have some samples coming in, and for our events and stuff, we're going to make sure that those bottles are present, that people could try it. And yeah, I'm really excited about that. So hopefully we'll have an event soon with the Living Sisu logo close to your place soon.
Yeah, let me know when you guys are around, and hopefully we can do that Spengler Cup one more time and get another gold medal for Canada.
I hope so, man. I hope so. I don't know if Canada's participating in this one though. This next season, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So we'll have to wait. But Lactigo will be there for sure. Either way,
Lactigo will be representing for sure. Lactigo's making a big move into Switzerland, so we'll have them out there. Go.
Beauty. Hey, thanks a lot for coming on, man. Yeah, if you need anything, Living Sisu, anybody can ask questions about it. We're super open. We respond to everybody. It's free to join, and by joining, you get a pretty nice discount at Lactigo as well. So If you guys have questions, ask us. First ever event organized by Living Sisu Saturday, a golfing event. So join us for free, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, have a good weekend. Thanks, Fehr.
Good luck with your golf.
Good luck this
Take
season,
care.
bro.
Thanks, you too, boss.
Thank you, brother. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.